Hello, my name is Jashira Nieves, and I'm 26 years old, from Brooklyn, New York, and I'm a filmmaker. Growing up in New York City was an amazing experience. And when I was younger, I would head out to Times Square with my dad, once a month as a tourist, and just be in complete awe of my city. I was mesmerized by the lights and the billboards, and I remember telling my dad, one day I will be up there on the billboards and everybody will want my autograph, and my family will brag to their friends that I'm a movie star. I received my first camera on my 10th birthday, and I remember just going out to town with that camera and recorded everything I seen, from family members to the birds chirping and to the traffic of New York City, which we know it's ridiculous. 4 years later, at 14, I attended high school and participated in the theater department. I felt more like myself. I told myself one day this will all be worth it, and my parents and family will be so proud. And then 2 years later, I auditioned for independent film. I did receive a call back, but fortunately I declined it, because I didn't want it to interfere with my school, and I know most likely if I was cast, I would be absent from school, and I know my parents wouldn't like the idea. So one day I was doing homework online and I saw an ad for YouTube. I clicked on it and I was shocked. I'd never seen anything like this before. You can put a video online and everyone can see it. I thought it was cool and I was intrigued. I was like, told my cousin to record me dancing and I would upload it on YouTube. I'm not a dancer, but it was pretty awkward. And I thought my 6-year-old mind that I would be noticed from an agency and get casted on a big budget movie. I was definitely wrong. I uploaded more videos and I already had 2,000 views on my channel. And I was excited that that's how many people that saw my videos. I felt like I was doing something right. 2 months after that, the casting director called me for the independent film that I turned down to come in the next day as an extra. And the next day was a Sunday, and I said yes. I was thrilled that it wouldn't even interfere with my school. The next day, I went to set, and I was amazed at how many people worked behind the scenes. It was so cool. I noticed a cameraman, and I was shocked at how heavy the camera looked, and how happy he was holding that camera and filming everyone. And oddly enough, I felt the same way when I was shooting for my videos on my channel. So fast forward 2 years later, I dropped out of college. I was working a full-time job. And then 3 years later, at 23 years old, with the same job and not feeling like I'm growing within the company, I decided to look back into going into school. On October 3rd, 2014, my world just collapsed right in front of me. My grandfather passed away. The next day, I took a flight to the Dominican Republic, and that day was his funeral and his burial. All this at once, and I was definitely mourning a loss of someone that I cared for deeply. I remember telling him back when I was a little girl that he would see me on TV, and he would say that, yes, that's my granddaughter, a Hollywood star. That thought crushed me. From that day forward, I wasn't myself. I parted ways with my job. I was depressed. I didn't work for nearly 2 years. I barely got out of the house. And I was always home, and I gained 40 pounds. Such a small frame, I wasn't myself. My parents, they would always find ways to get me out of this funk. So my mom decided to take me back to the Dominican Republic for vacation. I decided to take out my camera that was collecting dust, and record my whole vacation. I would look back at the videos and see how happy I was. My parents would then take turns and treat me to a vacation. And again, I would bring out my camera, and I was feeling so much happiness when I was recording. Then it dawned on me, after watching countless of documentaries on Netflix, that I should become a filmmaker. In the summer of 2016, I was looking at going back to school, for sure this time, and I ended up loving what Full Sail had to offer. And I didn't want to go to college in New York City, and I wanted an online degree. So I enrolled in Full Sail and started in October of 2016, majoring in digital cinematography. I was so excited to start this journey, and I knew this is what I needed to do. Me and my dad went equipment happy and created a mini studio in the living room. And at this time, I decided to take out my camera every day and go for a walk. I would shoot landscapes, people, and the nature of what the city has to offer. I directed and shot my first short film. It was an emotional time, and I knew right then and there that filmmaking is where I belong. I then started to shoot more content for my YouTube channel that I neglected. My videos was starting off with just me shooting myself with no production value, and now using green screen, animation, and using high-tech softwares that professionals use. And I'm more invested in my videos more now than I ever did before. I see myself more as a documentary filmmaker than anything else. This world is beautiful, and I just want to share their stories and educate everyone about real-life scenarios. I want to make an impact like what filmmaking did to me and took me out of this funk that I was going through. This has been a long process with many bumps on the road, but I'm proud to say that my name is Jashira Nieves, and I'm a filmmaker.